Hello, everybody. There's no intro music today because I already did it earlier. I think I'm live. Am I live? I think I'm live.
Hello there.
Auto start has been very,
Hello
very,
there.
very, very finicky for YouTube
Hello
lately.
there.
So I think I'm live. Anyways, hello, everybody. Yes, Chris, I am Mr. Holmes, Sherlock Holmes. I won't do a British accent though. I refuse. I could never do it as good as Robert Downey Jr. And yeah, no British accent for me. No British accent for me. Okay, let me get things situated here. So let's see. Zim, welcome Zim. Glamorous Titanic, welcome back.
Hello
Welcome
there.
back. It's good to see you again. Of course, we have Chris. We have Chris in the house on
Hello there.
Twitch. Area 56 Bricks, welcome. Oh, okay. So I guess Iron Blooded Wolf was Arnold. I couldn't remember who Iron Blooded Wolf was. I had my microphone is now up here, so you know you don't have. There's nothing here, guys. Nothing. It is completely unimpeded now. This has been my ultimate goal ever since I started the studio was to have the mic not on the table, and finally I figured it out. So there's only one more missing piece, and that is I want to have a more brighter light over there because I notice sometimes it gets a little dark here, and it makes sense because all the lights, none of them are shining in this direction. So anyways, I mean that's a pretty good name. That's a pretty good name. So happy Friday, everybody. The work week is done.
Hello
It's
there.
about time for the weekend. Hey, Luffy. Welcome, Luffy. So I believe I'm going to get started because I don't want to stay up too late. So for those of you that were not here on Wednesday, this is the first part of the book Nook. So I believe this side is pretty much complete. So there is, as you can see there, well, maybe you can't see, but there's still some studs here. So we're gonna stick something on this side. I think this is like the light tan with the profile of Sherlock Holmes, and we just started on this section Wednesday night, and some features here. So this is a revolving
Hello
bookcase.
there.
Hi, Foggy. Hi, Foggy. I hope you're having a great morning. I believe it's morning your time. So here's the revolving bookcase, and you can
Hello
twist this
there.
little knob at the top, and it will reveal. A door will go up here, and that's where Moriarty makes his getaway. You can really see the difference now in the gray, and I think that's really it for this side. Yeah. So bag six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, Clicking Cliff. Welcome back to the stream, Clicking Cliff. So I'm not sleeping until these are all done. Which it'll be possible unless people start having me do push-ups and burpees and stuff like that, then that will that will kind of slow me down a little bit. But you know, as Ryan, who Zim thinks of often, Ryan will probably say something to the effect of an old man probably needs his nap every night. So anyways, let's get started. No Victorian music tonight. I got some massive copyright hits on the Victorian music last time. And you would think, how could that be? Didn't Mac choose something that would be copyright free? He tried. It's hard to find copyright free Victorian music. So my day yesterday went pretty good. I got to spend the day with my wife. She went back to work today, and she was like, "Hey, let's go couch shopping," because she was sick of our couch about 6 months after she got it, and that was 5 years ago.
Hello there.
So I guess it's time. No, Holly, we did not get the couch. She's kind of overwhelmed with options right now, and she's trying to sort it all out. But and I'm just gonna let her pick whatever couch. But I do need an F in the chat because whichever couch she gets will mean the end of my easy chair in the living room. I will miss you, my lovely green easy chair, because she for sure wants to get a sectional, and it's gonna take up all the space. And we'll run into a problem when it comes time for Christmas because we usually stick the Christmas tree where the easy chair is. So, you know. So it's kind of funny because the couch we have is actually it's an absurdly long couch, and we got it when we moved here because it's a largish living room, and we're like, oh, we'll have friends over, and our families will be over, and we just need to make sure we have enough room. Our neither one of our families really have visited because of where we live. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's you know so that's why we ended up getting this absurdly long couch, but we'll probably still end up having a fairly large couch with this sectional. So oh, Area 56 bricks. I am always thinking about my Lego space. Oh, so speaking of Lego space, so I got rid of my gaming desk. So I have this desk here, and then I had a gaming desk in the corner over there. I got rid of the gaming desk, and it is a 4x6 space if you kind of squeeze around. So ideally, a table that's 3x5 would fit best over there. So I got right now I have just um, a folding table over there right now. And during couch shopping yesterday, I found the perfect table. That it's a high up table. It has a stool, and it's 3x5, exactly what I was looking for. So I picked that up today. Yeah, I picked it up today. I haven't assembled it yet because I had a massive to-do list after work. But yeah, I'm sticking castle stuff on that probably.
Hello there.
Hi, Ryan. Ryan, we were just talking about you not too long ago. We were thinking about you. It was Zim who brought it up. Holly, I think we'll probably go to Ashley. We did look around. We went to Browns. We went to Ashley. We went to Greens. It's kind of funny. The furniture stores have color names. I don't know, but yeah, and I guess Ashley's they're they acquired whatever used to be FFO. I don't know if you remember FFO. So they're gonna have like twice the space basically. They're calling it like Great Missouri Furniture or something like that. But Holly, did you get my message? This is important, and it's something I wanted to bring up in my discussion tonight, anyways. Um, So I used to think that this here was the nectar of the gods, being Mountain Dew. Like I love Mountain Dew, and I used to drink Mountain Dew all the time. But I discovered a new nectar of the gods, and that nectar of the gods is a Russian Imperial Stout that is brewed right here where I live, and it's brewed by a fantastic brewmaster at my favorite brewery. And I received some disappointing news that she is no longer the brewmaster at my favorite brewery. So I do not know if I am ever going to get the nectar of the gods again, as it were. And it meant a loss of jobs for other people besides the brewmaster. The assistant brewmaster's not there anymore. Brewmaster's gone. Bartender's gone. So it was disappointing news to hear today for sure. So Chris, I'm sorry again,
Hello
and
there.
I'm glad that you were able to find employment. It's like things kind of disappear. Hey, never too old for Lego. Hey, your Millennium Falcon build looks like it's coming along pretty good. You know they closed the only Italian place in town, and it was getting to be pretty good. And they temporarily closed my favorite Mexican place, but thankfully they did reopen it. My favorite barbecue place moved out of town. My favorite brewery's temporarily closed. Hopefully, hopefully nothing else. No, there's an Italian place in Willow. No, I did not even know it existed. I'm not very familiar with the Willow scene. Tried it by accident. I'm glad it was good. Mad Mardigan. Uh, yeah. So for the first time in a while, the wife is heading out of town as soon as she gets done working next week. So I probably won't really eat out anywhere until she's back, and she won't be back for a week. So That means it's more time with you guys, right? Six. I have plans tomorrow at 6, Holly. Otherwise, I would. And it's plans I've long committed to, and I would get I would make some people upset. But thank you. Yeah, Foggy, are you having your first morning coffee this morning? Oh no, the music. Go. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Area 56 Bricks. Hey, JDP Builds. Welcome on Twitch. Spot any clues? No real clues yet. Some nice little hideaway spots, but no real clues yet. My brain's a little foggy. I Thank you, Area 56 Bricks. Should be fixed now. Hopefully it's fixed. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, normally I used to go to bed at like 10 o'clock and wake up at like 4 in the morning. But lately I haven't been able to do that. And so I go to bed at like 11:30 and I wake up at 6. Or at least that's the plan. But the daylight just gets me. So I haven't had a good night's sleep in a little while. So tonight I'm going to try to see if I can get back to sleep a good night, good hour. I've got a long stream tomorrow, right, Zim? Zim and I are going to build the Grogu with Pram tomorrow. The whole thing in one stream. No bricks, all gas. And it'll be, I've been on StreamYard a couple times, just doing like interviews and stuff like that. But this will be the first time using StreamYard to actually build. So guys, there will be no points tomorrow, no wheel, no none of that. Tomorrow is just focused on the build. No distractions. Oh, really, JDP Builds? That's pretty neat that that you found a shop like that. I find my little hobby shop here. So usually if I need a part, I can usually find it. But if I need a set from there, it's mostly a miss. No, Luffy, I'm not monetized yet. And honestly, guys, even when I'm monetized, I would prefer for you guys to support someone that could use the super chats a little bit more. I mean, I won't stop you guys from doing it, of course, but I'm doing okay. I will have memberships and stuff like that, and I'll make sure that the memberships they won't be
Hello there.
expensive. Hey, Alexandria, welcome. I am 48, just 48 watch hours from applying for monetization. And that's thanks to you guys. I mean,
Thank you for the subscription.
My wife was like, "Hey, Ronarin, thank you for the subscription, Ronarin. That means a whole lot to me. Thank you so very much, and welcome." When my wife asked me when I thought I'd get monetized, I'm like, I don't think I ever will be. And then when I started getting viewers, I thought it would be like a year, maybe, but it's going to be shorter than a year. Much shorter. So I appreciate you guys so much for always coming out and watch me build this stuff. You guys are very amazing and very, very appreciated. So I have just 2 stickers left. So Foggy, that's me and my wife. Usually I wake up about 2 hours before my wife does. And I have made getting up out of bed, out of the bedroom, a ninja-like art form. I have not waked her up in many, many years in the morning, getting out of bed. Now she, on the other hand, she has a little bit more struggle getting up and out without waking me up, but that's okay. JDP says he's been to the brick bin a couple times. Other shops, but in other cities 4 hours away. Yeah, my closest bricks and minifig is 2 hours away myself. And the closest Lego shop is 3 hours away, so that's why I usually have to order sets, brand new sets. Which is why, like, I really want to build the Death Star when it comes out. So I'm gonna have to, like, drive up, and then I'm going to, grab the set and then drive back. Otherwise I'll have to wait, days, assuming UPS gets it to me. Okay. I'm sorry, Alexandria. Is your tooth feeling better yet? Yeah, JDP, that's pretty much my philosophy too. That's my philosophy too. I mean, I started this channel because I have a lot of what I think are they're rare sets because they're sealed. And I'm like, hey, I think people might like to watch these old sets that are sealed be unboxed and built out. And that's why I started my channel. Of course, I've strayed far away from Star Wars, which is something I never thought I would do. And again, I think I can attribute that to you all. And part of that is the wheel of shenanigans or whatever we called it, where you guys had to pick out a set for me to build. I mean, it exposed me to things I probably would not have normally built and, enjoyed. So I might be able to build a little city now if I can clear up enough room. I think I might be able to build a city. We'll see. But the first priority is castles. Of course, I also kind of wanted to take Broadur and the Shire and Rivendell and the Tower of Orthanc and maybe stick it somewhere in like a little bit of a diorama as well. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I'm just excited I have more room now. Oh, a summer cold? I hope I don't get a summer cold this year. Every once in a while I'll get a summer cold, and it really summer colds really do me in pretty good. Speaking of toothaches, I am having oral surgery on Tuesday, and so I assume I'll still be able to speak on Wednesday. But if it's too painful to speak, I might have to cancel. And I won't tell you what they're doing. Again, I think I already mentioned it already. I'm afraid it might trigger those that don't like people talking about dental stuff. Dentists are like, I always rue the day I have to go see a dentist. Gotta flip it around. So this is the gonna be the top part, I believe. Oh, I think we're probably gonna build up a little bit more now, actually. And so we have some of this kind of like a pastel blue that or green that kind of matches this building. So these probably will, kind of stretch over. Yeah, JDP builds. It was. Oh, JDP. I would love to do a double sorting stream. Absolutely. I just don't know. I don't know when, but that is a goal of mine, is for you to sort and me to sort and whoever else wants to sort, and you can help me identify or point out some things that might be rarer, because I mean I just bought like a huge tub of Lego. Yeah, a huge tub of Lego, and I don't really know what's in there of value, except for a few things I've gotten out and scanned that seem like it might be like there might be a Viking set in there somewhere. So that I'm a Viking set like that is something that I would want to like sort through to actually get the pieces and try to see if I could build it out. Will do, JDP. Will do. Is there a weekend day that is worse? Are there more class things? I didn't see any more class. don't know if I have more plastic things. Well, I'll worry about that later, I suppose. Oh, Foggy, I'm sorry to hear about your migraines. My wife, she will sometimes get them too, and when she gets them, she's just like, she just lays on the couch and takes some, Excedrin migraine, and she just kind of waits for it to end, and it sounds so painful to me. I myself, I get maybe one or two headaches an entire year. It just doesn't really happen to me. Just sat down when I was working on it. Oh, I just put it in a little too early. I assume it's going over here anyways. Okay, cool, JDP. I'll certainly hit you up. I don't have technically any vacation until December, but I imagine in July or August I'll be going to St. Louis to see the in-laws. I've never tried to stream from there yet, but I think my mother-in-law has. I think she might tune in occasionally, and she actually started getting into botanicals after she noticed, I was getting into Lego and stuff like that. So she might actually find it entertaining to watch me do a stream. We'll have to see. Alexandria, you can spin the wheel at your leisure. Don't feel like you need to do it. Um, the points are, well, we'll continue to accrue, and it is
Hello there.
exclamation mark 1500. Hello, Com, my Superstar Destroyer is lit. It's on. Can't really see it with the lights being on, but it is on. And for like the fourth time in a row going to Walmart, I forgot to get rechargeable batteries. So once they're out, they're out. Assuming that they go out tonight. So I did get section 2 of Broader lit. It's also on, but again, you can't really see it. But it is lit up on section 2, and I have what I can in section 3 lit up, I believe. So the next time I build out Broader, it will be putting in the light kit as I build it, which is ideal. I turn it off on the Switch. I still haven't synced up the remote control, so I just turn the Switch off. But it's neat. I do want to get the remote control working so I can switch the red lights to blue. I just kind of prefer the blue to the red. I bet these are street lamps. Well, JDP Builds, I'm glad that you found that piece. And to me, it's really exciting to find something that's
Hello there.
old. It's like, ooh, I want to. it's like treasure to me. It's like, what else is in here? Hey, Kathy. Hey, welcome back, Kathy. Kathy, you haven't picked the T-shirt for me yet, and you haven't responded to my question about if you want me to start a poll. Oops. Yeah. So far, the options that have been on the redemption wheel that have been picked is pick a T-shirt for me to wear or an entire build. So we're talking like if it's a 7-day build, that's a T-shirt I wear for 7 days. Pick a Lego set under $1,200 for me to build. That's going to be done tomorrow. And mod the 75325 Millennium Falcon, I think it is. And Randucci got that one, but he hasn't. Oh, I think he said the Ghost. He wants to do the Ghost. Oh, Kathy. Yes, Kathy. How is your mom doing? Did her surgery go well? Oh, I'm so very glad. So, Kathy, your mom was probably put to sleep during surgery. That's what my wife does for a living. She puts people to sleep. Okay, Alexandria, no problem. Rest well. I hope you get to feeling better. And who knows, I might be able to see you later on tonight, depending upon how long this takes me. I don't really foresee any complications, though. Oh, they keep it. Yeah, my dad was in the hospital for about a week after he got his gallbladder removed. So it's just precautionary. I just want to make sure she's going to be okay and she doesn't have anything happen at home that she should be in a hospital for. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Hello there.
Ah, yes, this is the beginning of a building. And here's the section I was talking about. That's going to be the frame that kind of continues. Yes, Com. Yes, Com. I did. Thanks, JDP, for hopping on Facebook or on YouTube. But I think everyone can see what JDP is saying on Twitch, right? Hopefully, you guys can see what everyone is saying across. Hey, Autumn Mouse 29 with the raid. Thank you so very much, Autumn Mouse. Wow. I appreciate that so much. T Mouse, thank you very much for the follow. This is so great. This is only the second time I've been raided. It's fantastic. So if you guys on YouTube don't know what a raid is, it's when a streamer is basically done with their content. They take their viewers and they hop into someone else's channel. So it's so great when it happens. So I really appreciate it so very much. Psycho Shiv 88. Thank you so very much for the follow. Automouse 29. Thank you. So are you all fans of Lego? I assume. Do you guys have any particular genre or category of Lego that you guys prefer to build out? Wow, I'm so honored to have been rated. Thank you guys so very much. Psycho Shiv, what is it that you prefer to build more than others? I don't really like that there's this big gap in the back, but I think it's as designed. Yeah, it's as designed. But I'm going to turn up my volume just a little bit. I did mount my microphone overhead, so it's just a hair further away. This is this green is one of my wife's favorite colors. She loves this particular shade of green. All right, that's in. We only have a couple more pieces before this bag's done. And there we go. Sand green. Okay, that's technically the color sand green. I think I have sand green, lots of sand green for Rivendell. I do believe that we will be building out the man himself, Sherlock Holmes. And would you look at it, guys? Look what we have right here. It's a deer stalker cap. Now you guys might be wondering, what am I going to do with such a silly cap when I'm done building this set? I'm also wondering that too. Oh, Indiana Jones sets. That's cool. I've seen a few of those. I think my local hobby shop has a couple of those sets right now. They look pretty neat. Oop. His famous violin. Let's see what other neat things will probably be in here for him. Oh, magnifying glass. Oh, he gets a cape. He gets a cape, and Moriarty gets a cape too. I did not grow up on Lego. I built one Lego set as a kid. I don't remember what it is. My parents can't tell me what it is. And it just happened to have been one of my viewers that also has a YouTube channel. He posted a video of the Galaxy Explorer, the latest one that came out. And there is a piece in there that I was like, oh man, I remember using that, building that piece. Yes. Oh, Psycho. Yes, I loved Silverhawks. That was an amazing cartoon, and that I really wish they would have made it into a live action movie. Yay! And here he is, deer stalking, cap and all. And I believe I have put it on correctly because there's a different angle of the cap, lid, flap, whatever you want to call it, and I think that goes to the back. I say that, and I know some eagle-eyed viewer will probably be like, "No, sir, you have that cap on wrong." It happens sometimes. So, Psycho, what were you going to talk about Silverhawks? I haven't heard anyone mention Silverhawks in a while, and I think I may have been Never Too Old that talked about Silverhawks because he's probably closer in age to me than the rest of you all are, except for Shifty, but I don't think Shifty's in here. So this is a fireplace that's getting built out now, complete with mantle, I believe. And in front of the fireplace upstairs at my house is where we have our Lego Titanic at. I saw the latest trailer for um, Naked Gun, and you know, I guess I'm okay with them kind of rebooting Naked Gun a little bit. It looks like they're paying homage to the first three movies, and it doesn't really look terrible so far. I hope that it is going to turn out to be good. Cool. Little flame to simulate the fire in a fireplace. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. And you can't replace some of the people that were in the first three for sure. I mean, Leslie Nielsen, he can't be replaced, not fully. But he used to be a dramatic actor before he did comedy, and I guess that's where Liam Neeson and him kind of share the same beginnings. So we'll see. Uh, Thank you, JDP. I agree. It's looking pretty fantastic. I really like the detail in the cobblestone street, and I like the little flowers. It's been a very enjoyable build so far. No real hiccups except for that one that I've talked about already, which was be careful putting this on because it's still kind of fragile at that point, and I like popped the revolving bookcase completely out when I stuck the green awning on. It exploded a little bit. Kathy, how many points do you have again? You've got to be getting pretty close to 1500 again. You might be the first double wheel spinner. Pretty hilarious. Randucci! Welcome, Randucci. No, Foggy, it's Windex. Windex helps me reposition the stickers pretty good. But in this instance, they're really sticking much quicker. So yeah. So the Windex um, like interferes with the bonding process of the glue on the stickers temporarily to where you're able to still maneuver the sticker around. And then when the Windex dries, so does the glue. So it's my trick to getting pretty perfect stickers every time. I should really be wearing my glasses for this.
Hello there.
And you can use soapy water instead of Windex, but you have to have the correct ratio for soap to water. And Windex, you don't have to. You just spray it. So this whole time I've been talking, I've been able to manipulate the sticker a little better. And that's something that you normally wouldn't be able to do. I think that looks pretty good now. Hey, Quackers! Quacker, how you doing tonight? I'm going to just kind of let that dry there. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. It's Friday night. I'm here with you all. I got a lot of stuff done before getting on stream. So tomorrow should be relatively easy. I'm streaming tomorrow with Zim for, I want to say tomorrow's going to take at least 5 hours. So there's a possibility I will stream twice tomorrow, Quackers. I just haven't decided if I'm going to stream the raid, the World of Warcraft raid tomorrow. I'm not sure on that yet. I've not done any gaming streams on this channel before, so I'm not sure if I should really. Part of me wants to, and then a part of me thinks it would probably be better to do that on a separate channel of some sort. Although it seems to have worked out pretty good for Eternity. Eternity, he used to just do primarily Lego builds, and then he started also gaming on the same channel, and his channel is like exploded in a great way ever since. So we'll see. I will announce tomorrow at a reasonable time. Hey Shadow, welcome Shadow. You having fun tonight, Shadow? You're getting up there, Shadow. You're getting up there. Probably about a week or so you'll be able to spin that wheel. Maybe less than that. That's true. That's true, Andrew. That's very true. But oh, why is it all the way up there? It still works. Oh, it sliced me in half. Slice is pretty good. Pixelate is also pretty good. And my personal favorite is the Lego-Fi. Legofies is the one that is appropriate. Although I think, why did Shadow get scammed a little? Shadow, do you feel like the slice was not worth the points? Well, you know, that's I guess that's a little fair. That's a little fair. I can try to see if I can move that over so it's more visible on the screen. And so here is Sherlock Holmes's famous Stratocaster violin. My wife's best friend actually has a Stratocaster violin, and she played it. She got into Juilliard for. Oh no, I'm probably saying the wrong thing, am I? Gosh, it's not a Stratocaster. I'm sorry. Stratocaster is a guitar. Yes, Stradivarius. Sorry, Randucci. You're right. I'm a little tired. Stradivarius violin. And this is why I have such great mods. They're always there to correct me when I put my foot in my mouth. Stradivarius. So yes, my wife's best friend had Stradivarius violin. That she got into Juilliard playing, but I think she ended up dropping out of Juilliard to be a teacher. And I think she ended up teaching for a while, and now she just has her own photography business. Yeah, I saw your base, Foggy. It looks very nice. I think I did see that you said you were in a band. How long were you in a band for, Foggy? And that's a wrap for stickers, guys. That's a wrap. No more. We're all done. Ooh, masonry brick time. I love masonry bricks, and I'm really sure when I start building castles, it's going to be very, very addictive. Kathy, Dudley is kept locked out. Dudley is a 150 point redemption. If you want to see Dudley, you can spend the points for me to let Dudley in. Otherwise, he remains locked out because he gets in the way of building. He gets in the way of building pretty hardcore. Dudley wants for him to be the center of attention, not Legos. For a while there, when I first started my channel, Dudley was still living at my brother-in-law's house. and he only came back like maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Oh, Kathy, don't apologize for being late. You guys, none of you guys ever have to apologize for being late. None of you guys ever have to apologize for missing the stream. It's cool. It's okay. I'm all good. Everything's all fine. Randucci, proof of life to let Dudley in. Yeah, Kathy, that's perfectly understandable. And I'm glad your mom's surgery went well, and I'm sure she'll be coming home soon, and then everything will be just like it was. So Shadow, I almost got that 25th anniversary R2D2 to build on the cruise ship, but I was worried about putting it in my luggage when I got done, so I ended up not getting it, and I got I got something else instead to build, and that was pretty fun. I think I might turn that ship into something else. We'll see. Randucci, did you say that yeah, the Darth Malak? That's why he. Well, I'm sorry. That's why a lot of people will want that R2D2 set is because of the minifig, the exclusive one. Thank you, Randucci. Thank you. Because I am doing multi-streaming to Twitch and Facebook. I start with Twitch first, and then go to kind of piggyback off of that with Facebook. I don't see any of the Facebook metrics or YouTube metrics. I keep saying Facebook for some reason tonight. I don't know why I have Facebook on the brain. Oh, Shadow, I do that. I do that to support Eternity, and I do that for you guys too, so that you guys have that extra hour with them. And Randucci, he did it yesterday. And for me, I mean, there, I would rather people play with Eternity because he seems to have the patience and the I don't just goodness, I guess. And some people that also are hosting streams, they don't have that. And I think I would rather that everyone kind of watched Eternity and play with Eternity than somewhere else. So I've seen far worse people do Fortnite streams. Oh, a missing sticker? Missing sticker? I don't think I've ever seen a missing sticker before. That sounds terrible. It does sound terrible. I'm missing two things of plastic that I'll have to get from Lego. They only sent me one set for the windows, and I have two windows I have to worry about. Yeah, absolutely, Randucci. Absolutely. That's why it kills me when some people give Eternity a hard time. Like, don't, man. Be cool. Be cool. So, anyways, there's a lot of people that produce great content that pop up in here. I mean, uh, Moggy's got some great stuff, and Moggy does some stuff that some content creators for Lego don't do, which is light up their stuff on stream. And that's pretty amazing. And Renducci here, he's also got some good stuff, and he streamed some wooden and metal puzzle boxes last night that I had never seen before, and those were pretty neat. And Zim had like a painting stream. It's like, wow. And never too old for Lego. He also stuff on here, makes a little bit of a cameo. Cool. I think we're gonna finish this set tonight for sure. Already on bag 8. So I saw a rendition of The Wizard of Oz on the cruise ship that was really, really good, actually, for it being on a cruise ship. Like they nailed it, and I think it's easily the best show I've seen so far on a cruise ship. And it was on our yeah, it was a musical because The Wizard of Oz is, in a way, it's a musical more than a movie, I would say. But it was great. And what amazed me so about it so much is you don't have a lot of room to put a presentation on a cruise ship. So for them to use the space available and make it work was fantastic. And they even had people like flying around on like the wicked witch was on the bike, and they were had her on lines, and so she was flying around above us. And someone else was flying around too. It was pretty neat on tethers. Oh, whoops! I only needed one of them. I managed to stick it on the wrong side too. Yeah, it's been a long time for me too, Zen. Ooh, 14 of these. I guess we gotta get to cracking. One, two, three. Eight. And 14. Darth Nihilus? No, but have you heard of Darth Lacrima the Terrible? No, Darth Lacrima. If you guys don't behave on the stream, you'll see the wrath of Dark Lacrima. She'll come after you. Oh, so Randy, you need a CPU, a motherboard, you need RAM, and that's about it. Power supply. Make sure your power supply is enough for your motherboard, CPU, and more importantly, your GPU, which is your graphics card, which mostly makes or breaks your system nowadays. and I think is actually the most expensive part in a computer nowadays is the graphics card. Like, I don't even want to know how much a 5090 is. Okay. Oh, these are 4-pane windows. Cool. Looks like I have all the panes too, which is nice because I'm missing them on the other side over here. My wife would approve of these windows. This is what she has in mind when she's always talking about how she wishes she had more windows in the house. Ah, yes, I've built 2 of those. So the first time I built my computer, I couldn't get it working. And I knew I had everything in there right. And I even took it somewhere and they said that everything was fine. They didn't charge me for anything, but I couldn't get it working. And I was doing something on the inside and I cut myself and I bled on the hard drive and it literally started working after that. So my computer required a blood sacrifice. And that was like a gosh, what was it? It's like a DX2 processor. So it was pretty old. But boy, it could play EverQuest. It could play EverQuest and Ultimate Online like you couldn't believe. Super fast, man. I felt like king of the gaming world. I think that's one of the few hard drives that don't have left. Hold on a second, I gotta take this text. So today, my wife, she was trying to dial a number, and she accidentally dialed 2 wrong digits. JDP, thank you for stopping by and safe driving tonight. And I hope to see you around tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. So, my wife was trying to activate like an HSA account, I think it was. And so she's dialing a number. and she actually dialed 2 of the numbers incorrectly. And so she actually still got to speak to someone. And they're like, "Hey, guess what? You get to you won a free Metalert device." And they're like, we just need your credit card information." She's like, "Okay, cool." So she gave him the credit card information, and it was a scam. I think it's incredible to me that there are people out there that have set it up to where if you make a mistake, you get routed to them, and they take advantage of you thinking that you called the correct number. And I gave her a little bit of a hard time today about it because she has been scammed before in some things, but this is the first time that it was, really, it was kind of her fault, but it should not have been her fault. And so, we locked the credit card, and of course, it was not a free Metalert device. It was a $500 Metalert device that they said would be free, which is not free. So that's going to have to get disputed, of course. So we're in the process of trying to figure out, do we lock? Well, the credit card's locked, but do we replace it or not? We'll have to see. Look at the pretty little flowers on that balcony. Shadow, does the Book Nook have minifigs? The Book Nook has minifigs. There's only one minifig left. All the rest of them are built out. There's 5 exclusive minifigs to the set. You have Dr. Moriarty, who has not been built yet. You have Paige, which does not exist in any of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle stories, and was a fabrication for this set. You have Sherlock Holmes, who we all know who Sherlock Holmes is. You have Dr. Watson, which is Sherlock Holmes's trusty companion. And you have Irene Adler, who is Sherlock Holmes's long sought after love interest. Here's Sherlock Holmes right here, complete with deerstalk cap and magnifying glass. So it's kind of sad that Alexandria is missing so much of this build, because she's actually the one that requested that this one get built first before the Lord of the Rings one. Hopefully she'll go back and watch it. This one. So we're sticking the facade on the front now. So kind of fleshes it out a little bit more. All right. Can't tell if it's meant to be on that last stud or if I'm supposed to leave it off. Okay. So this is meant to be swung out. It's just not. It's still a little fragile right now. Oh, because that's not on there. So yeah, so this is. Let me get it on the camera a little bit better. There we go. So you can see it's meant to be. And there's the map and Sherlock Holmes violin. Pretty cool. Love the detail. Oh, and I think we're about to connect the two sides now. Excellent. That was pretty easy. So here we have the complete diorama of Baker Street, and then it gets folded up like so, and then it gets snapped together, but we're not doing that yet. I think we have some more to build out at the top here to kind of connect things a little bit better. Yeah, I like it a whole lot. I think book nooks are amazing, and I can't wait to build out the Lord of the Rings one. I'm a little iffy on building the Harry Potter one yet. I think I'm going to wait on that one a little bit more still. I got to have more room for book nooks, I guess. But it has been an enjoyable build for sure. Okay. So this hinge piece goes here. And it seems like it kind of got stuck here. I think they have several Harry Potter ones besides the one that just came out, but I'm not entirely sure. Someone made, or rather designed, a book nook out of one of the 3-in-1 castle sets. And I kind of want to build that out too, but I think it's a little too large in the middle. You're a wizard, Harry. I do like the Harry Potter movies, and I haven't read all the books yet, but the books are pretty good too. So far, I haven't read all of them. More windows. Windows are good though. Windows are good. What's your guys' thoughts on the Harry Potter TV show that they're adapting? I guess they're trying to stay away from all of the cast members from the movies. do have a little bit of an overhang here. That's a little weird. Yeah, I think they've mostly cast the main cast for the TV show at this point. So it's a new Ron, Hermione, Harry Potter. I don't know if they've cast beyond that, though. I don't know yet. I can't remember. But what some people are hoping is that when they did the movies, they had to cut out a lot of the books in order to make the movies work. And some people are hopeful that if you do a series, you might be able to put more of the books back into the show. And Gary Oldman, he did an interview recently, and he kind of expressed interest in playing Dumbledore, but from what he understood, they weren't really casting anyone from the movies. So, something seems a little off here. Yeah, I'm just supposed to stick that there is all. Then this goes on it. So we're back in business. Yeah, I agree, Sam. It's very tough. It's very tough to adapt a movie or a book to a movie without missing some of the details. I think the end is definitely in sight here, guys. Running out the roof next. It does seem a little easier to adapt movies, or I'm sorry, books into TV shows, though. Although, I don't know if they're ever going to get Winds of Winter done. George R.R. Martin. So right now, as it stands, the end of Game of Thrones in the show is how things are going to end up turning in the books, which I think is terrible. I hope George R.R. Martin lives to finish out that series. I hope not, Zim. I hope not. Is this where we build Moriarty? We do. Yeah, Kathy, how's your mom doing? We just look so evil. Got some plates here, which means it's gonna be for the outside. Wonder if I think the inside of the book must be mostly done. Yes, Moriarty gets cake. Yeah, that's not uncommon. Where that's called being intubated. So sometimes that is a symptom after being intubated is your throat is a little sore. But that will pass. All right, there's Moriarty's hat. But where is this hood light thing? Oh, this is. Oh, come on. So this is supposed to go up a little bit. I think I have achieved the desired effect. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Now, isn't that a really dastardly looking minifig right there? He's up to no good here. This Moriarty, he's up to no good. Okay, let's continue on. Actually, I'm gonna make a little adjustment. That might be a little bit better. Okay. Continuing on. So what do you guys think? You guys think you might like to get the book nook yourself? Does it fit in your desires for building? Ooh. Okay. Oh, let's do this. So we have here, keep going. So we have here this little section here where Moriarty has this little hideout. And sorry for it's trying to autofocus. I thought I turned that off, but all right. So you open it up, and this is where Moriarty goes. They didn't ask me to close that up yet, so maybe they want it to remain open for now. But they do want some more building detail up here, so I'm going to go ahead and build that out. Some more of this sand green. I think that's what Com said it was, sand green. And I wonder if we're going to stick anything on top. Oh, yeah, guys, I meant to mention, I did that brick apocalypse stream yesterday with the guys from Brick Bear. Did you guys have any questions that you had that you felt like you didn't get a chance to have answered yesterday and you want to put them out today? That was a fun thing I got to do. Yeah, I'm glad too. I was prepared for it to go on for a couple hours. I was a little surprised that it ended after just 1 hour. Like, I can keep going, guys. I'm sure people have more questions. Ooh, that kind of scared me a little bit, actually. Found it a little startling. Um, I th I thought Alexandria's was longer than an hour, but I haven't gone back to double check. I had to drive to Springfield when they had Alexandria on, and I can't even remember who was first. So yeah, during that stream, you guys, we couldn't see Alexandria, but we could hear Alexandria a little bit. She had technical difficulties that prevented her from actually like being on camera. Okay, so this is on the back side, I believe, and it goes here. So these two align, and they do. Yay! Oops. Ugh. I am very much a klutz when it comes to Lego, unfortunately. I'm often accidentally removing pieces. Never too old for Lego. Hey, never too old for Lego. When did you come back? Did you hear us talking about brick apocalypse? Or did you miss that part of the discussion? Because we were just talking about it a second ago. All right, sweet. That side's up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got a big chunk of nothing but plates, baby. Nothing but plates. Deal with fire trucks? Did someone try to burn down the 7th floor of your building next to you again? So who was the first guest? I've already forgotten. Jeez. Oh no. Low battery. Oh. Didn't plug it in all the way. Oh, Britain bricks. Gotcha. Oop. Did that wrong. Yeah, I do too. I love his the old stuff that he posts. So, have they always been about an hour long in duration? Polarization motion. Solid as a rock. Corner piece here. Corner piece here. Corner piece here. And corner piece here. A nice circle piece. Quarter circle piece, I guess. Okay. All right. It was fun. It was fun. Thanks again for having me. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I see. I see. And I believe this is about ready to get put on. No extra pieces this time, guys. No extra pieces. That is so very uncommon for me. So there we go. That's one part of the plating of the book Nook complete. Bag 10. Last bag, guys. No more minifigs, unfortunately. Okay. This is a piece I've been hanging on to for a while. Get those plates out of here. Yep, the book cover. The Balrog opinion. I have the set, Tom, and I one stream I was like, "Do you guys have a preference? Which you guys would like to be built first? The Lord of the Rings or Sherlock Holmes?" And the only one that answered anything was Alexandria. So Alexandria's like, "Hey, let's do the Sherlock Holmes book note first." I'm like, "Okay." So that one will be built out eventually, I guess. I don't know when. Eventually is all I can say. Hey, Wild Wolves! Thank you again for yet again following me. You might single-handedly make sure I make it to affiliate. I appreciate you very much. How are you doing, Wild Wolves? It's been a while. Oh, cool. What kind of games do you play again? Oh no, sad news? Hopefully not too sad. This is the awesome part of the book cover. This is the one that has like the brick built silhouettes of Sherlock Holmes. Oh yes, Lou Christie. Rest in peace, Lou Christie. Hmm. I haven't continued watching any of Lower Decks yet, by the way. I wanted to get through Murder Bots, which is a series on Apple TV first, because my boss watched it and he kind of wanted to talk to me about it. So I was like, I'm gonna watch Murderbot first, which is actually it's a really interesting show. Some of the best programming they have right now is on Apple TV. I think it's neat that you can see Sherlock Holmes's deer stalking cap in this silhouette. Like they did a pretty good job with it. Hey Kathy, welcome back, Kathy. Was it your mom again? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to do that every once in a while myself. Miss Charlotte sometimes has to go up sooner than expected. Charlotte's got a pretty regular schedule though when it comes to having to go to the bathroom. Usually around between 6 and 6:30 is the first time, and then the second time is around 3:30 to 4:30. Oh, let me stick the corner pieces on first. I feel like it gives it a little bit more solidity, a little bit more foundation, makes it a little bit solid, as it were. And I want to put these smaller 1x2 finished pieces on there next, because they threw me for a loop last time. Bye, Never Too Old for Lego. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and I hope that you also keep enjoying your Millennium Falcon build. And I know it's probably going to take you a while, but I think you'll love it. I think you'll love it. Here is the second half of the book cover being put on. That looks pretty cool. So I have a few finishing touches on the front. Some hanging lamps. Ooh. I suspect these go in these studs I just put on here. Yep. They sure do. Oh, these actually say Baker Street. Oh, I didn't realize these were printed pieces. Nice. Ta-da! It's done. Well, that went by a lot faster than night one for some reason. I know, right, Kathy? So I really want to get a light over there because you can't really see what's going on in here very well.
Hello there.
That's. I guess you can kind of see a little bit better there. So you can see the E Street sign. And you can see these nice little hanging lamps there. Hey, Shihab! And it's actually clipped here together. So if you unclip it like so, it opens up. Oh, Moriarty's out. So I'm going to go ahead and close this so you can't see Moriarty, but that's where Moriarty hangs out at, that little area there. And let's see, this is where Irene Adler's supposed to be. And our boy Sherlock Holmes is supposed to be here. Oh, come on. Looking for clues.
Hello there.
And Dr. Watson is flying. Dr. Watson is over here. And here's Paige headed with his newspaper over to Dr. Watson. And so I wonder if this. No, it's not supposed to. Yes, I like it too. This is the revolving bookcase, and so you can see the books there and little. I can't remember what Watson's hound's name is, but I think it's just Watson that has the dog. Sherlock doesn't have a dog himself. Yeah. And then this part I thought opened up. Yeah, this part opens up. This part opens up to reveal, the map and some of Sherlock Holmes's belongings. And does this part open up too? I thought this part would open up too, but they seal it off. Yeah. But on this, you can kind of see there's a little bit of detail you can see through the windows. Yeah, I agree. It is amazing design. I do love how this is, and doors do open. Both the doors open. I won't really open that one fully because Paige is there. But it was a fun build, and then you can just close it right back up. And so you can see everyone in their little habitat right there, except for Moriarty. He's hidden in his little area. So I guess that is a wrap for that. 10 out of 10. Recommended to anybody. There was no tricky spots except for that one tricky spot I've already covered before. And that's how the silhouette looks on the other side. Like that looks chef's kiss on the Sherlock Holmes brick built silhouette. It's great. I do like it a lot. Does anyone have any questions about the set before I stick it in its spot? Kathy, will I build any more tonight? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I can. Oh, you do a fantastic job on your light kits. I don't think I've seen anyone do a better job ever on light kits. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind building some more tonight. I've got 45 minutes if you guys want to stick around. Hey, Greg, no. I yes, calm knows. I will build out some of broad dirt tonight. I will not build out the Balrog Book Nook until Broadur's done. I will not, because I have put off building that for so long. I got that set for Christmas from my wife, and I still have not built it out yet. That is terrible. That is terrible. So, oh, I think my hat hair is actually a little bit more terrible. Woo, some terrible hat hair. I guess it's not so bad. Greg, I have two Rivendels that I'm gonna make a big Rivendell out of. So let me go ahead and put this in its place. So I'm gonna shift to the corner down. And then I'm gonna stick this up here, and hopefully you can see Sherlock Holmes' profile a little better. Maybe I'll stick a corner for this. Still kind of see a bit of all right. The deer hunter cap is retired for the night. Okay, time to switch gears. So I started putting in the light kit for section 3 yesterday. Oh, they have a movie. Shoot. Where is it at? So they have a little movie to play. Cool. Let's see what. Oh, hey, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Um, yes. Let's see. I do not need to use this. I'm sorry. I do need to use this, but I need to use. Let's. I need to get. Oh, not photos. I need to get to Chrome. So what I found interesting. Oh, stop motion. Oh, you're. I have not figured out how to do stop motion yet. I have not figured it out yet. Kathy, it's going to be Brudder. So right now I'm looking up the instructions for the light kit. So there's two instructions for Light My Bricks light kits. One instruction is for when you've already built the set. And so you have to go back in, you have to take some pieces out, swap some stuff around. And that's what I did for sections 1 and sections 2, but I've not finished section 3 yet. And so they have like another instruction booklet for when you need to put your light kits as you're building it in. And their instructions basically replaces Lego instructions for that, which I thought, is pretty neat because you still follow the normal Lego build process. It's just when it's time to put a light kit in, then or a section of the light kit in, then they'll instruct you to do so. So now I'm just kind of flipping through the instructions to get back to where I was yesterday. So for this one right now, we have lights set up for the inside. Like the palantir in the middle is now set up for light kit, and there is one additional one that I can't remember. Oh, that's not a light technically. That's a connector for the next portion of it. So they have kind of like metal connectors on the bottom of each level, so that, you know, it's a way of making sure that the electric circuit gets connected properly between all three levels, so the electricity passes from one level to the other. It's very neat. It's very neat. So I'm just I'm trying to get to where I'm at now.
Hello there.
I don't think I have much more light stuff to go until things get higher up. Hey, Piece by Piece. So believe it or not, Piece by Piece, we have wrapped up the Sherlock Holmes book nook, where I've moved on to building something out for the rest of the time tonight. And you are more than welcome to oh, Com, I tried to make the hello there's themed, and so I don't want to
Hello there.
do a Star Wars hello for a Sherlock Holmes build. Hey, Nick. Welcome, Nick. Welcome. It's good to see you. So I built out this part, but I took it off yesterday, and now I am putting it back on. So cool. So this is what I have of section 3 built so far. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. So from here, you get like a tower that comes up, and you know, you get the eye eventually. I need to get some bags. I was not prepared to build any of this tonight, so I have to get some stuff ready. Oh, I'm gonna listen to headphones. Sorry guys for my Princess Leia headphones. They're a little big, but they do also happen to be very good. These are my gaming headphones. Okay, stickers. So bag 33 is where I'm at now. Yes, Moderators, very tall, which is why there's such a huge gap. I am hoping that once it's built out, I can get a better estimate of what the size is and adjust that a little bit, because Rivendell is supposed to go below that. And that Rivendell is going to actually be a little bit larger than your normal Rivendell, because it's 2 Rivendells in one. And I'm putting it on a base plate similar to how Broader. That's a customized base plate. That doesn't come with the set. That's just something extra I put on there to give it a little bit more oomph. And I have a mock saved. It's someone else's mock of like even more like a black gate to go in conjunction with that. I really like Lord of the Rings sets. I want to make them more robust and pretty them up and make them better than they came out of the box. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to ask you guys who this is as soon as I build it out. Get these enormous tower plates out of the way. I'll need this, or this. Where is the rest of this guy? Ooh, look. Oh, he's got a sword and everything. Sweet. Shoot, where's his capes? Where are the capes? Where are the capes? All right, here are the capes. Oh, look, it's the last cape. Another sign that I'm finally getting towards the end of this. Finally. I swear I'll never have a set take so long to build after I get it started. Oop, come on now. Does anyone know who this guy is? Mouth of Sauron. That's right. And I guess he was just a man. He wasn't, you know, special like Sauron himself was, or the ring race. He was just a corrupted man. A very cocky man, too. For which he paid for with his life. No, I don't think I've ever heard of Joe in Blade Runner. Oh, oh, actually, isn't that what the prostitutes call people? Joes? I think that's where I think that's what Com is thinking of when he's thinking of a Blade Runner reference. I think that's a pretty good explanation. And so we're just building the basically rock detail out. there's a band of rock that kind of surrounds the front of this a little bit. I'm glad that they kind of ended the Lord of the Rings after, you know, the Return of the King instead of trying to stretch things out a little bit. I'm not sure what more of a story you can really tell beyond that. And I still think it's terrible
Hello
that
there.
they took. Hey, Chris Kid. I think it's pretty terrible that they took The Hobbit and made it into 3 movies. Like they really didn't need to do that. Didn't need to do that. Hey, Chris Kid, how's your night? I think that Amazon was brave in the fact that they tried to tell a story from basically the Silmarillion, which is something that I think would be tremendously difficult to do, really, because there's a lot of story to be told, and some people might find it to be a little boring. So this is now, we're now doing Broader instead of Book Nook. I guess I can change that text there a little bit. We finished the Book Nook early, and I was like, hey. Plays are cool. They actually have they have a place here that puts on plays every once in a while, but I have not made it to the shows. And people, I mean, I could audition to be in a play if I want to. Not saying I would make the cast, but they do audition people from within the city if you are so inclined to try. I was in theater in high school. I was in, gosh, I was in Annie Get Your Gun. I was in Everything Goes. I was, well, I guess those are really the only 2 I remember. My singing voice is really, really terrible. So I pretty much got the longest or the largest just speaking role in Anything Goes without having to sing. I'm glad the auditions for that were closed. I would have not had wanted my high school to know how terrible of a singer I am. How about you guys? Were you guys in drama at all in school? Or did you guys play sports only or no sports? I did sports as well in high school. I mean, some people might consider it at least competition. Do you still have your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Okay, Foggy. Hey, thank you so very much for getting on so early your time and for watching for so long. I appreciate you. And Foggy, I imagine tomorrow morning we'll be switching places. You'll be streaming, and then I'll be watching you tomorrow morning. So I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tonight your time. Did the person that you gave them to make good use of them, at least? Hopefully they weren't a jerk and sold your cards right after you gave them to them. Well, these panels are a little tricky to get in here, actually. See, these printed panels here make it look like it's like a library because there's scrolls there. Gris Kid, what's my favorite Lord of the Rings book? Return of the King. I really love Return of the King because that's kind of like it's the grand ending where you see how everything that was going terribly wrong is now right again. Evil is finally vanquished. I love stories with good endings. And I love the books that have the good endings in them, usually. How about you, Gris Kid? What's your favorite Lord of the Rings book? Oh, I didn't realize there were different sizes either. This is a pretty interesting song. It's got a little bit of a jazz theme to it. I don't know, I wouldn't classify this as synthwave very much, though. There are some differences between the books and the movies. If you ever get a chance to read the books, I highly recommend them. They're pretty fantastic. Now this is more like it music wise. Yeah, I hear you, Kathy. I hear you. That's that does have to be pretty tough. Oh, there's a sticker. Time. My second semester of college, my dad was in the hospital in Northern Illinois, so every weekend I drive like 2.5 to 3 hours to go visit him on Saturday, and then turn around and drive back on Sunday. I did that for a couple weeks. It was a little stressful having to deal with it during school too. Mithril. That's a mithril suit right there. Gris Kid, tomorrow, 10 a.m. is the next stream. Zim and I are building live together on stream. It's gonna be pretty fun. And I think Randucci and I might try to do a stream together too in the future whenever it's more convenient for him. He travels sometimes, and he also likes to do builds with his wife, which are pretty fun to watch. So whenever it's good with him, then we'll do that. And I think you picked out the ghost as we're gonna build out Randucci, or did you want to do a different one because you have a ghost, a real ghost, the realest of ghosts already? Yeah, Shadow. So yesterday on StreamYard, you got to see me, Never Too Old, JDP, and Silent Mode all like on the same screen. That's what it's going to be like tomorrow for Zim and I. It's going to be like that same, software, actually, the same format. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty neat. I've been on StreamYard for some things before, but never for a true build. So it's going to be, interesting for me as well to see how all that goes. Which set Shadow? I almost said a swear word. So we're starting to build up some of the height on this thing now. Oh, the Grogu? Yeah. I love you know, the Mandalorian, and I have some Mandalorian things here behind me, and partially why Zim picked that set is so there's more Mandalorian stuff. Gris Kid, maybe next week I could see that happening. I just want to finish this set here. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. Ooh. I gotta be honest, I can't remember what was the first Eternity stream I saw. Oh, sticker 3 is what I want here. Okay, that's in there really good. Grizz, I'm sorry. Maybe. Oh, that's backwards. Woo, boy, that would have been really sad. Grizz, maybe next weekend. Grizz Kid, maybe next weekend for the other book nook. My wife goes out of town next Friday, so I will have a fair amount of time to stream on the weekends next week. So I could see me doing like a Sunday stream of nothing but the Lord of the Rings book nook. Maybe we'll see how things go. Okay. So I think I build out 2 of these ultimately. Yeah, helps give that tower shape. And here's another sticker. Yeah, for your kitty, or your friend's kitty rather. Such a noble thing to do. My sick cat gets another doctor's appointment closer to St. Louis with a better vet. So hopefully we'll have more answers after next week. That's one of the reasons why my wife is going to St. Louis. I'm staying behind because it is awful trying to transport 6 cats and a dog in a car, and so we don't usually do it very often. And one of them gets car sick, so we have to give him medicine before we even leave. You don't even want to know what a car sick cat can do in a car. Oh, hey, look, it's Light Kit Steps. Nice. So let's see. What do we do here? We need an AL 30. Oh, I didn't bring the light kit stuff with me. All right, we need an AL 30. There's a lot to this section. ARF, ARF 30s, B50. Ah, here is the AL 30. Yeah, sure, Kathy, sure. As long as it's clean funny, not like dirty funny. We don't want dirty jokes here. Oh, really? That is funny. Revan can't have too many French fries, or Revan will get chunky. Okay, so this wire goes through this stud like so. Lays flat. So I gotta bend that wire a little bit so it'll go in here flat. And then goes on the anti-stud. No, maybe not. Yeah, it goes on the anti-stud here. Very, very, very rarely do I give Charlotte any food.
Hello there.
A Skywalker! Or should I say Steak Walker? Steak check today. All right, so this goes on like so. Oh, nice. I'm gonna get rated for the second time today, because I also got rated on Twitch tonight. Yeah, Skywalker, unfortunately you haven't been on my stream for very much, so you can't get very many points if you're not around. You know what? I'm feeling a little spicy. Let's do another back tonight. We'll do 34. And then we'll call it after 34. I don't think it's going to take too long. Yeah, 37, 39. Hey, someone legofied me. All right. I'm a Lego. Oh, I'm not a Lego anymore. You don't like that effect, Skywalker? Is it too much? Ow. Plates. Get the plates out of here. Don't need no plates. Too much space. Yeah, I agree, Com. That's the best effect. I think pixelate is pretty cool too, and there's more I haven't even put in yet. The Rick and Morty barrel roll, that's pretty interesting too. But I think someone did have a point that slice is slice needs to be adjusted somewhat. So Shadow, I think I'm gonna refund you the points for slice and disable that until I can tweak it a little bit. Yeah, it does grow fast. Actually, it feels like it's growing out faster now than it was. I used to only have to shave, once a week and be fine, but it's growing back so fast now. I think I have to shave twice a week now. Oh man, Skywalker, that sounds so refreshing. Actually, a lemon cheesecake. That sounds delicious. Yeah, I am having fun, Grizz. I'm having lots of fun. I am building Lego and I'm talking to you awesome people. I don't think it can get too much better. Grizz Kid, when you say OG Death Star, are you referring to the um uh the Death Star 2 that came out in the early 2000s? Oh, Shadow, I don't know if I'll still be on in 29 minutes. I think I'm gonna bail as soon as this is done because I gotta give my cat his medicine and I don't want to be too late for that. But I think my wife is trying to go to bed early. Grizz, which Death Star are you referring to then? Because I have a Death Star built up here. Let's see. I think that's the right one. See, there's a Death Star built right there.
Hello there.
Hey, Grievous Animates! Oh, here it is! Thank you guys so much. I should have an emote for Eternity Raid. I guess I have some time to do that in the future. Oh, thank you, Grievous. Thank you. Are you guys having fun over there with your Fortnite games tonight? As they say,
Hello there.
are you winning, son? Hey, Subway! Well, that's awfully kind of Eternity to do. As long as you guys are having fun, that's what's most important to me. No, I have not actually. I am a bit behind on the shooter games. The last big shooter game I played was PUBG. I played a lot of PUBG back in the day. Hopefully you guys know what PUBG is. Is it even still around? Oh, wow, 5 Yoo-hoo drinks? Man. That's a lot of Yoo-hoo. Me and the guys from work used to drop into Pochinki. Pochinki Tuesday is what we called it. That was our favorite place to go. A block of Parmesan. I'm sure you can find something to put Parmesan on. Kathy, I'm sorry. You asked me a while ago what was wrong with my cat. So my cat had such high blood pressure at one point in time that it was causing his retinas to detach and bleed, which was giving him temporary blindness, which is it's pretty sad and pretty terrible. So what we've been giving him medicine to help decrease his blood pressure, and also we've been giving him medicine. What the heck happened? Oh, I see what's going on now. We've been giving him medicine to help with diabetes now because he's developing diabetes as well. So he's an old cat. He's like 15, so he's a senior. But that doesn't mean we want him to die. You know, we'll spare no expense to make sure that the rest of his time with us, he's feeling as good as possible. And so my wife gives the medicine in the morning and I give the medicine at night. And so, you know, we just kind of rotate between the two of us. You know, Shadow, I'm okay with that. I put that option on the wheel for you guys, for Shadow, for Subway, for Grievance Animates, you know, anyone, you know, Kathy, for anyone that isn't necessarily very much into Lego but still wants to participate, is exactly why I put that option there. And I also added, there's an option on there to add an option. And I think there's also an option there that you can pick anything on the wheel that you want. Well, that's kind of sad, Skywalker, because you have great stop motion skills. I I mean, it's you and Foggy have been the stop motion I've seen that is the best so far.
Hello there.
Hey, Quacker. Welcome back. They had a fair amount of Star Wars sets that released in May. I actually was not planning on buying all of them and ended up buying all of them, which I don't really regret. They were fun builds. I have not built out Chopper yet, though. The Chopper's still in the box. I gotta work that into the mix. I don't think I will get the battle droid. I think I'm gonna skip that one. If I bought every Lego set that came out that was Star Wars related, I'm pretty sure I would anger the wife. And happy wife is happy life, as they say. So I do have to prioritize some things over others. You know, I can't make her mad before I blow the $1,000 on the Death Star 2. I think the Death Star 2, that's going to be a pretty fun build to stream out. I had a lot of fun building the other Death Star. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing right now, it's I'm putting in a light kit as I go. So this is one of the lights. It's pretty cool because this is the portion here that gets lit up, and on the other side here is the portion that gets put in like the control box. I don't know if you guys have ever put in light kits before, but this is a pretty good, simple, easy one to put in. It was expensive, but it's a pretty good, easy one. And not all of these flames are lit, so I don't know what makes them decide to do some and not others. Oop. Oh, they want this on the other side, it looks like. Oh no, it's right. You just have to flip it over. Geez, Kathy, you're almost ready to spin again. Look at you. Are you hacking my system, Kathy? Have you finished? Have you figured out the magic? Oh, I guess they want me to do another one of those. So I guess I will. Did that work? Another one? Maybe there's a long display. So I do have a I was setting up some voice activated stuff, and it was another one was supposed to pop up DJ Khaled, and I thought I saw it there for a second. It's very temperamental. So yeah, once an option. So the ones that have numbers to the right, they have multiples, but once something is chosen, it's gone. Or one, I suppose. An ARF WW30. Okay, cool. So the only trick really to getting points is just to be around. There's no tricks. But I think this will be the last wheel we do for a while, not because I don't like it, but I think I'm almost to affiliate on Twitch, and I have to make sure that things are fair between the two platforms. I'm afraid I have robbed the points bank already, so you'll have to try to rob me. Good luck! Gris Kid, I don't know. We are not stopping until the build is done. So that could be 6 hours, 8 hours. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how long it's gonna take. And then I guess I'm gonna do another stream later on that night. But please, I beg of you, if you are easily offended, do not watch my gaming stream. I cannot be held responsible for my guildmates. Or I can't control what my guildmates say, I should say. They may say some things that are inappropriate for minors. And there will be no points for that. There's not going to be any points. There's not going to be any wheel. There's not going to be anything like that. There will be no points, no wheel, no nothing tomorrow. The whole entire day. We're using StreamYard, and that doesn't really have OBS integration. And for the other part of it, which is the guild thing, I don't really think it would be fair for some to be there and some not to be there. Because again, I encourage you, if you are offended easily, do not watch that gaming stream. And they aren't normally like that. They aren't normally like that. But what everyone is doing is they're going to be drinking, and because they're drinking, they might say something that they might not realize is offensive. I hate it when there's fragility in stuff. We had Broader exploded a little bit. Let's see if I can figure out how this goes. I think something like this. And we lost the mithril. And we lost the letter. Oh, that's right.
Hello there.
Hey, Jays! Welcome, Jays. Sorry, I know it says Book Nook, but I finished the Book Nook early. And so, because of that, we are building out a couple bags of Broader and putting in a light kit at the same time, which is super cool, actually. How's your night going, Jays? I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Finished out the Book Nook. It looks beautiful up there on the shelf behind me. Work went okay. Had a busy day. Had an even busier day after work. Trying to get stuff done. Did manage to get back on time today for the stream. Stream went pretty good. I have nothing but happy things to say. Yeah, Kathy, that's understandable. When my mom had to go into the hospital, I always kind of missed her too. But your mom, like my mom, is gonna get out of the hospital okay. And then it'll just be done. You won't have to worry about it again. So we're building the other part that has the detail of the tower, the external detail now. It's pretty cool. A little foreboding. I think I need to use a smaller one of these though. Yeah, one of these. That's what I'm looking for right here. Zim, I'd say you're well on your way back to spin it again. So, what kind of emojis do you guys want? So I thought about swoosh, having a swoosh emoji. That would be pretty cool. Charlotte, Dudley, those would be cool ones. I thought about doing a nap because of Ryan. But outside of that, I don't really know. No, Shihab, I certainly don't know myself. I don't know if anyone else in chat can help Shihab out. Shihab has been working on a pretty sweet mock to basically make like a large robotic arm. And I think he wants to make it more robust, more stronger. But I'm kind of clueless when it comes to a lot of Lego stuff still. One of these days I won't be able to say that, but today is still unfortunately one of the days that I will have to say that. I can't use it as a cop-out answer forever, basically. Nick the Pickle? Nick the Pickle, are you Nick Stebbins? Okay. Can you check your points? You got to be careful with switching stuff like that when it comes to points because you might stop earning points. And the points thing wasn't created by like a Microsoft developer or anything like that. That was not synthwave. Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. Okay, so at least the system is smart enough to understand that you're still accruing the points properly. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh. Yeah, I am too, Zim. I did not think it would. I was like, well, this guy, I'll try to figure out if there's a way of transferring points over, but you know, it might be something I'd have to contact the plugin developer over. But at least I don't have to worry about it. So good news, guys! If you change your name, you are still kosher with my stream at least. Looks like it's about time for another light here. Coming up pretty soon. It does make the build up just a little bit longer, but it doesn't seem to make it too much longer. So I need another. I need another 2 ARF WW30s. See, all this needs just a small little cut in the stick, just a small one. I do find these stickers to be actually a little bit annoying, but whatever. In some cases, the sticker has to be completely peeled back from the wire, otherwise it won't fit in some of the crevices that the wire has to fit into to get everything lit up properly. I thought I would see Alexandria back before the end of the night, but she's really crashed out. Hopefully she gets to feeling better. Oh yeah, Gris Kid, I'm having tons of fun. Hopefully it looks like I'm having fun. There have been some streams that I've not had fun on, but this is a stream I'm having fun. The stickers are very sticky. Oh, I am a little bit tired, but I'm okay. I can keep going. I'm not going to go on for much longer. I'm nearly done for the night. Just want to put these lights on. So I don't want to have to take the set apart to put these on later. Might as well just do it all at the same time. Oh, actually, I did that wrong. Yeah. Okay, so these go on whatever this is. I don't know if this is the front or back. I haven't been able to determine yet. But it's got some cool lights, that's all I know. No, I'm missing appear to be missing a piece somewhere. Missing a black 1x2. Yeah, it's a black 1x2. See if I have a spare one in here somewhere. Got all these minifigs in here. Oh, that's a 1x3. Oop. That's exactly right, Randucci. Thank you for putting it so eloquently and exactly how I would say it as well. I appreciate that. Oh no, it fell out. Drat. Now this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, so we're back in there. So they want the wires to go in this direction. And then this goes on front somewhere. Oh, this goes on here. I really dislike where these things are on the side, actually. Okay, so this part goes on the blue. Okay, so this goes on the other side. Hopefully no
Hello there.
explosions this time. Hey! Hey, you're welcome, EB. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And I still think you're doing such a great thing with your streams, man. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you all had fun. And hi, AP the Biggie. We're doing a broad dur with the light kit, but we're almost done. For tonight, anyways. And I have 2 pieces left over that I should not have left over. That's on this side. No, it's not this. Which side is it now? No, it's not this side.
Hello
One
there.
just goes in the middle here. Hey, G-Man! It is pretty cool. The light kit is definitely a pretty cool addition to it as well. I just gotta be careful with this wire. I think it actually goes. This goes this way, and I think this helps the wire a little bit. There we go. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. That's a wrap for tonight. Goes in there. All right. Well, what a wildly successful night tonight has been. We got through all of the book Nook. We got 2 bags done in Broader. I mean, that was amazing. Thanks, guys, for sticking around. I'm good, G-Man. I'm good. How about hope you're having a good night too. My night is over. I'm gonna give my kitty some medicine, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can actually get to sleep at a decent hour tonight. Because tomorrow's gonna be a long streaming day with Soulzim. Catch us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and it's going to be a good time. But please, again, there will be no points, no spinning the wheel. We're using StreamYard, and it doesn't have that kind of functionality, so we still hope to see you there anyways, and I hope you have a wonderful night tonight. AP, oh, G-Man, you got some sets from the 70s and 80s? Cool. G-Man, I probably have to add you, so I'll go ahead and add you now. G-Man, you're added. So, oh, it's AP. AP, I gotta add you here. AP. Okay, AP, you can check your points. Everyone on right now can check their points. Should be okay. It was Glamorous Titanic that I forgot to add. Boy, Com's trying to be a points millionaire. So that's a wrap. There's been so many great people that have showed up tonight. I don't have the energy to name all you guys. But I appreciate one and all of you stopping by. And check us out tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Get some rest. I hope I do too. And hopefully we'll see you around for tomorrow. Good night, everybody.